Hello guys, in this video I will show you quest system which I made with blueprints in Unreal Engine 4. So first of all a little bit of demonstration. If I hit play, I have this quest journal window, which is not very pretty, but it has all the functionality which I need for current moment. I'll add some new features for this journal window, so you'll see how to implement it in your own UI, because you will need your own UI, because all the project uses different styles, so you can't use just any UI. So let's start our first quest by working here. It gets added to our quest journal. Here we have this quest and its quest nodes which can be completed. There are two different node types, required and optional. Required should be completed to complete the whole quest, and optional are optional. Running means that this quest is now added and you see it, so you can complete it. Ready means that you actually can see this node and it's only now for debug purposes. So that's why I see here only complete one part. If I walk there, I get this complete part 2 and complete part 3. And you can see part 1 is now completed and part 2 and part 3 are now running. Now let's see what will be if I complete part 2. Oh, complete part 3 disappears. That's because we completed all the required nodes and automatically completed the whole quest, but we haven't completed the optional node, so it's failed. Let's take the second quest. Here we have two nodes, both required, and now the first one is running. If I walk here, you can see nothing happens, and you know why. There are second node, but it was only ready, not running, so that's why nothing happened. If I walk there now, I complete the second node, and as you can see, the second quest completes too. Now to the structure of this quest manager. I have a few functions for using it. I have start quest by name, complete quest. Start quest by name, which you can start quest with it. I have complete quest node by name. You can complete different nodes of quest by its name, and it can be completed only if this node is currently running. If it has some different status, it won't be completed. So that's why I have here boolean forced complete. If you check this window, the quest node will be completed anyway, even if it's disabled or ready. Another function is complete quest by name. You can complete quest, but this function will complete the whole quest, and all the running nodes which weren't completed will be failed, so you have to use it with caution. I have get quest node, which returns quest node structure, and get quest, which returns quest structure. Now let me show these structures. Quest node struct, it has node text, node description, and node state and node type. Node state is it's currently ready or running or completed, and node type is that it is required or optional. It has some few properties in it, but for example instructions when completed. So let me show you the table. Table actually consists not of quest node struct, but from quest node table struct. It has fewer properties, so you don't have to put everything in your table. Some of the properties can be figured out from columns. So in quest names I simply have all the names of the quest and instructions when this quest is completed. The third quest I don't use for now, it's just somehow happened to be in the stable. Now let's move to the quest manager again. Also, this quest manager has ability to execute user instructions. So as I see here in CSV file for quest nodes, I have this add money for 400 and add experience to 100. And these two instructions will be called when this node is completed. So first of all I have to make functions for it, and in special functions function execute quest instruction, which is open currently. It's not very big, and in its end I have this switch where I can add new pin and name it with any name, and this name will be called. This name should be exactly as you type here. And for example, if I open add money, you can see here I just get parameters for this instruction. Instruction can have actually multiple parameters, not only one as add money. Then I check if then I check if returned parameters is only one. There are only one parameter, and if it is, then I simply add this amount of money. I get it from the first element array, 0 element array, and I simply add money to the player. And also add debug message, so when I complete the node I get this text that added 500 or added 1,000. Also quest manager has very useful things like event dispatchers. So with for example quest completed, you can add your own assign event to this dispatcher and always know when this event completes. So if I open UMG quest or journal window, if I remember correctly, no, not journal window, let me open quest helper, where it is, there it is. So here I, at the begin play, where it is, oh, here it is. At the begin play I simply assign event, bin event to quest update, and every time when quest updates I call some functions. So there are not only one dispatcher, there are dispatcher for when quest gets completed, when node gets completed, and when quest is available, so you get new quest which is running, and also dispatcher quest update, which simply unites all the previous dispatchers. I simply use it for UMG, and I said a little bit about instructions, so let's add our own instruction just quickly. So let's, for example, for this optional node add a new instruction. Let's add to our character intelligence. He was so intelligent, he could figure out how complete this node. Intelligence, but no, not intelligence. Let's add attribute, make it more abstract, and say add intelligence, make it more flexible. Add attribute intelligence and 5. As you noticed, first may notice I have two parameters, not only one as before. And in this quest manager I now add new function, call it add attribute. Add attribute. Let's get parameters for this function. With this special function in this quest manager, say we want parameters for function add attribute. Then check if we receive two parameters, so it should be equal to 2. And if it is, we can simply get our character, get player character, cast it to third person character, and then make things happen. Let's get our 0 element and make a switch, not ends with, but switch on string. I don't want default field, I'll add my own intelligence. So if with first parameter we get intelligence, don't autosave, we can get our intelligence, but first we should add it. Third person character. Let's add this variable intelligence, make it integer, compile, it is 0, and in quest manager we can simply get intelligence and set intelligence. What we should set it to, simply plus, and how much we want to increase it. It's our second parameter, but first, because arrays are numerated from 0, and convert it to int. So with this approach it should work, but we should open execute quest instruction as I said before, and add another pin, call it add attribute, and call our new function add attribute. We don't want to care about its parameters, it will be automatically send it to this function by this function. And last thing, in this array instruction names we should add our new instruction, because if we don't do this, this won't work. Instruction add attribute, of course, add attribute. And the last thing, in our first person character we want to visualize it. Let's visualize it by simple key press. So when key is pressed we'll print string. Let's format it to make it pretty. Intelligence is intelligence, and convert our intelligence to text. Now it should work. Compile, save. Let's test it. Play. We have our new quest. If I press R, intelligence is 0. Only first node is running. We got get second and third node. Let's complete it. If I can jump here. Okay. And intelligence is 5. And if I complete second node, our whole quest completed, and optional node 2. So that's about everything which I wanted to show you. I'll make another video in few days where I'm building this whole scene from the ground, so you can see how this all works. Thanks for watching and goodbye.